Welcome to Success Talks with Rodney Saulsberry. I hope you will support my sponsors who bring you this podcast absolutely free and with limited interruptions. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'll get started in just a second.
The reviews are in. The book from voiceover superstar and coach Rodney Saulsberry is another runaway hit. Readers from all over the world are raving about tongue twisters and vocal warm-ups. You can find this and his other titles at the top of the voiceover bestsellers list on Amazon.
Cathy Hughes, as founder and chairperson of Urban One, Inc., formerly known as Radio Inc., the largest African-American owned and operated broadcast company in the nation, Hughes's unprecedented career has spawned a multimedia conglomerate that generates original content across the spectrums of radio, television, and digital media.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Daly for dailyvo.com. I want to tell you about one resource I highly recommend for vocal warm-ups because it takes out all of the guesswork and it was purpose-built with voiceover in mind. It's called Rodney Saulsberry's Tongue Twisters and Vocal Warm-Ups with Other Vocal Care Tips. How's that for a title? So in case you don't know, Rodney Saulsberry is a top-tier talent and coach, motivational speaker, and author of several books on voice acting, including You Can Bank on Your Voice and Step Up to the Mic. The book is available in print and on Kindle, and you can find it at Amazon or Rodney's personal website, rodneysaulsberry.com, in the store section.
Her humble beginnings in Omaha, Nebraska were not a deterrent to her success, but rather part of the catalyst that fueled her passion to empower African Americans with information and to tell stories from their perspective. Hughes began her career at a radio station in her hometown, Omaha, Nebraska, at KOWH-AM, a station owned by a group of African-American professionals.
Hello, this is Rodney Saulsberry, inviting you to ring in the holidays with me and my new album, Christmas with Rodney Saulsberry. Enjoy my version of some of your favorite classics like Christmas Just Ain't Christmas or The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and so many more. Download your copy on iTunes and Amazon or go to rodneysaulsberry.com. It's available everywhere you enjoy music.
In 1971, she moved to Washington, D.C., and became a lecturer in the newly established School of Communications at Howard University. During her tenure there, she served as general sales manager at WHUR, Howard University Radio, increasing the station's revenue from $250,000 to $3 million in her first year. Are you looking for expert advice on advancing your voiceover career? Are you just getting started in the business? Join the Consultants Club and receive monthly coaching on how to read scripts, interpret copy, and get work in the fastest growing business in the world. When you join the Consultants Club, go to rodneysaulsberry.com and sign up today. She also became the first woman vice president and general manager of a station in the nation's capital and created the format known as The Quiet Storm. Yeah, we all know about The Quiet Storm. Now, The Quiet Storm revolutionized urban radio and was aired over 480 stations nationwide. And we'll be back after this message.
Baby, come give me something.
You Can Bank on Your Voice, second edition. Get your copy at Amazon.com. Get the audiobook on Audible.com. You Can Bank on Your Voice, second edition. Get your copy today. In 1980, Hughes purchased her flagship station, WOL-AM, in Washington, D.C., and pioneered yet another innovative format called 24-Hour Talk from a Black Perspective. So creative. The Quiet Storm, and now 24-Hour Talk from a Black Perspective. And she had this theme that went along with the show. The theme was this: information is power. Isn't that great? She served as the station's morning show host for 11 years. Graylin Brown, the new novel by Rodney Saulsberry. It's the heartwarming story about a family in Detroit. The Motown sound was alive and well. The Philly soul sound was alive and well. And the big three automakers were making wonderful cars every day. Graylin Brown. The novel. Get your copy at Amazon.com or wherever books are sold. In 1999, Cathy Hughes became the first African-American woman to chair a publicly held corporation. Following the sale of more than 7 million shares of common stock to the public, along with her son and business partner, Alfred Liggins III, she grew what was then Radio One into a multimedia company that became an urban radio market leader with more than 60 stations across the country, comprised of hip-hop, R&B, gospel, and talk radio formats. It became the first African-American company in radio history to dominate several major markets simultaneously. And Hughes became the first woman to own a radio station that ranked number one in a major market. Isn't that amazing? Radio One also diversified and launched the television network TV One in 2004 and entered the digital space with Interactive One, now I1 Digital, in 2007. As a result of her success, Hughes has earned hundreds of prestigious awards and recognitions. Now they include, to name a few, the naming of Cathy Hughes Boulevard in her hometown of Omaha, Nebraska, the naming of the Cathy Hughes School of Communications at Howard University in 2016, the A.D. Color Lifetime Achievement Award, the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation Chair's Phoenix Award, the NAACP Chairman's Award, the Giant of Broadcasting Award, the Uncommon Height of Excellence Award, the Essence of Women Shaping the World Award, the Ida B. Wells Living Legacy Award, and induction into the American Advertising Federation Hall of Fame.
Christmas just ain't Christmas just ain't Christmas.
Hello, everybody. This is Rodney Saulsberry, inviting you to get a copy of my new album, Christmas with Rodney Saulsberry.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Rudolph the red-nosed
You can get it on iTunes,
reindeer.
Amazon.com, Spotify, RodneySaulsberry.com, and wherever music is heard.
My baby, oh, New Year's just ain't no New Year's.
And in May 2017, Radio One's name was changed to Urban One to reflect the market it serves. Urban One, Inc. is now the parent corporation of several subsidiaries. TV One is the largest African-American-owned cable television network in the country, and it's the current home of the hit shows Unsung and Uncensored, two of my favorites. Let's talk about Cathy's philanthropic work. Her philanthropic work is on par with her success in the business arena as well. Her passion for education is evident in her efforts to continue her family's work and legacy at the Piney Woods School in Piney Woods, Mississippi. She is a staunch supporter of the school, which was established by her grandfather in 1909 and is the largest of only 4 African-American boarding schools in the country. In addition, she is a champion for the hungry and homeless, a mentor to countless women, and an advocate dedicated to empowering minority communities. And we here at Success Talks are proud to celebrate the outstanding career of Cathy Hughes.
You can listen to any of Rodney's podcasts at any time. Go to RodneySaulsberry.com.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I urge you to listen to future podcasts where I will continue to try and make you better than before. My goal is to point you in a positive direction to success right here on Success Talks with me, Rodney Saulsberry.